Good afternoon, softball fans. Welcome to the grand final of the 2025 Murri Women's Softball Carnival. We are coming to you live from Meakin Park, where we are going to see Blakdoll Eilte taking on Murri Taipans.
I think this is going to shape up to be one heck of a game. We've just seen Blakdoll Eilte come back and come home hard against Arnie Emma's. Murri Taipans have been giving everyone a run for the money over the weekend as well.
So we're going to have Blakdoll Eilte actually batting first. So it looks like they might have done a toss, and Blakdoll Eilte have bat. Whether they've won or lost the toss, I'm not sure. But Blakdoll Eilte will actually be batting first. Apologies, Weezy. I've totally put your scoring backwards. I'd
like to say it makes a difference in how well I do and don't score, but it really doesn't.
So I will change that in our scorecard in a moment. But before I do that, let's introduce the Blues. Behind the plate will be Jason Summers. Cody Ramsden will be over on first base, and over on third base is the umpire toss of the tournament, Lachlan Pearce.
Oh,
absolute gun of a throwout.
And I was going to say, by the toss of the tournament, the throwout of the tournament.
You're probably
casting
not tossing
aspersions
players.
on Lachlan.
Yeah, you probably don't want to toss players. Yeah, that's true. Apologies. But has a great throwout. Love watching it. So
we'll see. Murri Taipans will be coming out into the field, as you said, first, representing the Tulma region, Ipswich, or Tulma country, sorry. Starting off for them, we're going to have Mel Duggan on the pitcher's plate with Kira Muggeridge behind home plate. First base, Pendy Bond. Second base, Kathy O'Davis. Third base, Kaylee Hennessy. And shortstop, Helen Allport. In the outfield, then Dakota Chisholm in left. Michelle Mercy, centre field. Meg Selwood, right field. Designated runner, Kelly Ryan. And Catherine Hennessy rounding it out for us on the bench.
Now, before this game started, a friend of ours on the pitcher's plate, Mel Duggan, asked us to play nice, and my solid answer to the email is no.
Yeah.
Simple as that. All bets are off.
Yep, absolutely. Only gets worse.
Yep.
Only gets worse from here.
Yeah, it's like how your muscles feel. They just get worse and worse as the tournament goes on. It's much similar to our commentating.
Actually, to be fair, it is how your muscles feel. It's only going to hurt later.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
For
got
all
no
involved.
idea. Yeah. We are all set to get underway. Who's leading off? Sorry.
Leading off will be Melissa Hayes for Blakdoll Eilte. So, into the dirt.
I think that's 2 balls. 2-0, the count. Not a great start, Mel. Just saying. But anyway.
She's building into
Building into it, yeah. Working her way into this game, yeah.
See?
Yeah, there's the first strike.
She heard you.
Oh, she probably... No, if she heard me, she'd be charging me, let's be honest. And rightly so, probably too. So... I'm trying to remember if we actually played in the same team before. Mel and myself. I'm shocking. I can't remember anyone, so apologies if we have. I'm sure we have.
So 2-2 now is the count.
Actually, wouldn't surprise me if we haven't. She's a far better player than either of us, so...
Not speak for yourself, but also highly accurate.
Yep.
In the middle, but fouls it off.
Yeah, so not able to cleanly hit these pitches of Duggan as yet. I've seen Mel every now and again just get a little bit fired up when the pitches mount, and the old Mel Duggan comes out with a bit of extra pace and oomph behind the odd pitch here and there. And for someone who is already pitching pretty quick, that's impressive to see.
However, Melissa Hayes doing her job here in that leadoff position, just getting rid of a number of pitches.
So we saw in the last game, Blakdoll Eilte, slow start. They were actually behind 2-0 in that game for the first couple of innings before they ended up coming home strong. So it'll be interesting to see if they can shake that off, or will Murri Taipans
come home hard.
Start off and lead from the front. That's a big swing.
That's a great way to start with a strikeout for out number 1 here.
Lovely pitch there from Duggan. See, I can be nice, Mel. So we have a look at that replay while the next batter gets ready. Great pitch. Just real up and down on it. Slid it underneath the bat. As we see a called strike here on Stephanie Blackman. Is that Stephanie Blackman?
That is Stephanie Blackman. Chops that one down
It's a dead
into
ball.
the ankle.
Oh, and 2 jumps ahead in this count, Mel.
So Blakdoll Elite so far have got the edge over Murri Taipans in their matchups so far this weekend.
Yeah, coming into this tournament, coming into this grand final undefeated, though it was looking very shaky not 2 hours ago. That is high, centre, right. It's going to get cleaned up. That's a single. And Steph Blackman is on first for Blakdoll Elite. Nice pitch, but a good hit there. Have another look at that as the very dangerous bat of Janice Blackman steps in. She had a quiet game in the first one, only hitting 1 auto. So
I was going to say, in the last game you were giving her a bit of stick because, she'd only had 1 appearance and only had a triple.
Yeah, so, and then, ended up with a triple and an auto. So a bit of a quiet game for her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both coming down this right field side.
There's the left-hander. That's not overly
Unusual.
surprising. So we've taken the front shade off here, so we've got no protection. So eyes up for us here as well, as that one is well inside. Let's stick to the outside here, Mel. We don't want this ball coming our way. So
to be fair, she did say she hasn't heard or listened to any of your commentary yet, so she might not be purposely placing those pitches for your death.
If she keeps pitching insides, I think she's heard some. That is grounded straight up the middle. Steph Blackman's showing her speed. She's going to round to 3. So good team batting there, pushing all the players around. Have another look at this one. Good movement on it, and it just dropped enough so she couldn't get the middle of the bat with it, but still strong enough to get it through the infield. So runners east side of town and west side of town here as the number 4 batter steps in.
Yep, Charlize Callahan in the 20 shirt today.
Very up and down with the pitch. A lot of drop on that for Duggan. Thinking she'll be wanting to move the ball as much as possible.
First base now open.
Yeah, Blackman takes the allowed steal across to 2 there. Well picked up behind the dish there. 2-0 is the count. Solid hit through short and third. That will open the account for Blakdoll Elite. Single RBI. Nice work there. We saw that gap getting hit a lot in day 1 across all the games. See if that opens up again. My player of the tournament,
Vanessa Stokes.
Stokes comes in. And that's why. That is an automatic. That is over the fence. Great job there. Are we doing it? That's brilliant.
Yep.
Awesome work there from Stokes.
Beautiful rip.
She's taking a leaf out of Janice Blackman's book here. The Blackman Shuffle around the bases. And you know what? If you can hit it that far, you deserve to. Nice job there.
Well, for those of you that tuned into the game before, Vanessa Stokes came running through first base, came almost up to the tent out here in right field, told us she was too old, turned around and went back. and then followed it up with coming straight out of a pitch to pick up a ball out of the dirt, flick it with a glove, get it out, and then toddle off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So base is now cleared as the first baser steps into the batter's box, and she grounds it to shortstop. Oh, good stop, but just can't hold her feet.
I'll tell you what, not a bad throw over there
reckon.
either from the shortstop.
So does well to hold it to one.
Yeah, good job from Helen Allport there.
That's worth one more look. Let's see here. She did well to stop it, but unfortunately...
Yeah, Paige can hit a pretty heavy ball. Did just chop down a little bit on that one, but...
And good to see she's jumped up and no damage. Next into the batter's box.
Sarah Johns.
Yeah, runner on one out here for Blakdoll Eilte.
Had a little grimace at that one. She's like, ooh, I don't know. That was probably closer than I thought it was.
That's not bad. A little bit high, maybe inside too, but not far off there for Duggan.
Gets a hold of that one.
Shortstop keeps her feet this time. It gets the force out at 2. Great job there as we just see the first startings of a light drizzle. 2 away now for Blakdoll Eilte. I tell you what, in that last game with the off and on rain, it seemed to be on when Blakdoll Eilte fielded and off when they batted.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is an anonymous sign that they're about to come into field. As we see it just starting to get a little heavier now as
Mel
that's grounded.
Bolger also straight into it. She doesn't muck around though when she gets into that batter's box.
She likes it, she'll hit it. We see that one go foul up third baseline.
Little flick over the head there. Just going to swap that one out for a drier ball.
Oh, they're princesses, aren't they? Let's give me a slick, Mel.
Do you know what? As a batter, though, I very much appreciate when a pitcher decides the ball could be a wee
Yeah, the
bit too
catcher
slippery.
decides she doesn't want to play, so she's gone.
She was just taking the ball out
Back
to be
now.
tried.
So strike 1 is on the batter after that foul ball. We're back underway here in the top of 1. Oh, I guess with a change of pace.
That was pretty.
Going for the throw at 2, but it's a bit short of the base. Good running there. So runner on 2 gets rid of that force, but there is 2 away, so they can just focus on the batter.
Was that a little bit of a Duggan dirty drop?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On the outside.
Slow roller. She's going to let her shortstop pick it up. Fires it across. Not in time, though. The speed
Good
there.
effort.
Great speed shown. Let's have another look at that replay. So, yeah, I don't think Duggan would have been able to get across to it cleanly, and it was just a slow roller. It saved her in the end. So runners now on the corners, first and third.
Davina Lankin watches that one go through.
Called strike there.
Allows the steal. First base now wide open. 2 away though.
Oh, another change of pace. She shakes her head as she swings about 5 minutes too early for that pitch.
Just needed to maybe do a pirouette, come back around and get it on the second go.
So I don't know if you can really see it through your TV screens, but it is a solid drizzle here. Not too heavy, but definitely pretty consistent. Goes for that one again. That's going up first base side. It's going to land
landed in fair too.
And it's kicked all the way to the fence next to us here.
And she is
She's home.
tripling that one.
Double RBI, triple to right field. Have another look at this one. Once again, I flicked to the wrong camera. Apologies for the incorrect flick.
Tell you what, Lankin is a dangerous batter when she gets a hold of it.
See there, she was able to adjust to those off-pace pitches, and it lands, it's about a foot inside the line.
Yeah, it was a perfectly placed little right field hit.
And like you say, when those right-handers hit those up the right field line, they just kick away. And as a right fielder, you just got to keep running after it, keep running after it.
You've got to love him as a right fielder. Love the challenge. When you pick those up, it's great.
That's high into left field. It's kind of shallow.
Oh, just over the head.
She's overrun it a little bit. I think she thought she needed to come in further. It kind of just kept kicking on.
Yeah.
Good hit in the end. It's a double with a single RBI as a result.
So Blakdoll Eilte going through the order. 7 runs in so far.
So we have another look at this catch. You can see she's charging in. It looked quite shallow to me too at first.
Yeah.
But just overran it in the end. Great effort out on the left field there.
Though we do know what your depth perception is like when you're out there.
Yeah, there's a reason I would stay within 40 feet of the ball
Absolutely.
at all times. Yeah.
Stephanie Blackman gets another crack.
In the dirt. Well, not quite in the dirt. Low for ball 1. Oh, that's a lovely pitch on the outside corner there. 1-1 now becomes the count. Number 2 batter in the lineup.
She is.
Yeah. Great pitch again.
Yep.
That's another called strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Steph Blackman.
We'll say with the rain and the pitchers pitching off to the side of the mat, we're seeing a lot of beautiful little outsides coming down.
It also becomes a bit nastier, those
Goes
ones
with it that time.
Yeah, cut up across the face. Safe
beats
is
it.
the call. I think she might have done it.
Yeah.
We'll show you the replay, see how it goes. She turned on the afterburners there and does it in the end.
Yep.
We see here.
Pick up from O'Davis.
She took her time with the throw. Yeah.
Yep, just got that
Just
foot
beat
down.
it.
A
Yeah.
little snippet before the ball hit the glove.
And Janice here. Yep.
Straight into right field.
It's foul. It's foul. And they say, leave it go. It's miles away. I feel like it's coming to us. Just let's use our much telepathic power as we can towards Mel. Outsides.
It's all right for you two because you're technically behind the fence. I, however...
No, I'm not technically behind the fence any more than you are. And they're allowed steal there to 2 with the runner on third base.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure I've only said nice things about Janice this weekend, so she won't be aiming for me. It's fine. That way.
You're sitting within 3 feet of me. That's your problem.
That's my problem.
Yep. I am very excited she let that inside go.
A little bit.
Because that was coming at us at a rate of knots. 1 and 2 now the count.
My entire softball life flashed before my eyes and it was sad. It was so sad.
Just saw foul balls and K2s and
Look, even a good foul ball
that's
would make me happy.
It's deep. It is out of here. Another automatic home run.
High five on the way past from Pendy at first.
Absolutely. Great job there. So Janice Blackman showing what she's made of here. Incredible hit. Incredible hit. And the Blackman shuffle comes across home pace.
Home pace.
Home base. Home base.
It's
Look at that. Look, center field, great job. Got all the way as far as she could. Tried to jump up and grab it, but it was just too big. 3-run home run for Janice Blackman.
Mel says, I don't like that throw back from my catcher. Lets it go through.
Yeah, all the way to deep center field. Center field rockets it back to
Yep.
the glove.
Mel's like, can we try that again?
Oh, and the princess pitcher, change a ball. Only joking. Have whatever ball you like. So next into bat.
Charlize Callahan.
2-down rally. This is brutal when it's a 2-down rally. Fouls
That was a
one off.
nice pitch.
Great pitch there.
That one just skidded on hard and fast.
Got a Helen Allport fan, Murri Taipans fan watching on.
Yeah, those at home, drop us a line. Shout out to your favourite players. Tell Jane to stop being so mean. Gets a hold of that one.
It's shallow left field. It's going to land safely.
So another single to left there for Charlie.
And then, it's not through errors. This is just good batting.
Oh, just finding the gaps, 100%.
Yeah, good batting here. So Murri Taipans have taken the outs when they've been on offer. There just haven't been a lot on offer, as we see Vanessa Stokes. Just doesn't get any easier.
Oh, just coming, yep, runner out.
Runner for the catcher.
Well,
Or they got a DR. No?
I don't really know what's happening there, but things are happening.
Yeah.
It's fine. I did get the line up pretty early, so it could have changed a wee bit.
Steph Blackman, who's come out to run, so it makes me think it's a runner for... Yeah, runner.
There might be a position change coming our way, maybe.
That doesn't change the batting order, but yeah. Sure.
No, well, yeah, but that's
We'll see how it goes.
Who knows?
3-0 the count here in the meantime. And yeah, she's going, you can just go to first and not do any more damage than that, thank you.
Runners 1 and 2 now. Paige Smith steps in. Doesn't actually get much easier in terms of this batting lineup.
Nope.
Said it all through the weekend. There's not exactly a dead spot in any of the team's lineups in this Division 1.
That one fouled off for strike one. You can see Mel Duggan gets ahead early in nearly all of these counts.
Yep.
So putting it in there and see if they can manufacture an out. That's a grounder up first, third baseline. Foul is the call. See how that went up the foul ball line. In the meantime, it's 0-2 as we have a look at the replay here. It was close, but yeah, on the left-hand side of the bag. Foul ball. One gets away. Oh, they're just changing the ball over, sorry. So sun's come out behind us. There's still a few dark clouds around, but no rain and currently sunny. There's a lot of pace taken off that one, but can't find the outside edge.
Yeah, just floated up a bit too high. And out.
Tries to go there again, but again, too high. 2-2 now. Oh, she gets her swinging to drop third strike. Can't find the ball though. And when it's not your day, it's not your day. They did get the third strike, but it was such a rubbish pitch to swing at. Even the catcher couldn't pull it in.
Yep.
And despite first base being occupied, because there are already 2 out, there's no auto outs. And of all the times to not be able to find the ball as a catcher, it's frustrating because you're looking around and you just get more and more panicked. Loaded bases.
Sarah
Grounds
Johns
it up.
rips it to
She just
third.
needs to touch her base, and she does, and that will retire the side. That's a good grab. We're going to head into the bottom of 1. Murri Taipans got a bit of work to do here. They are trailing at Blakdoll Eilte 10-0.
Coming into the bottom of the first innings, Blakdoll Eilte out now to field. We have Paige Smith starting off with the pitching to Charlize Callahan behind home plate. Vanessa Stokes on first base, Mel Bolger second base, Janice Blackman third. Speaking of Janice Blackman on third.
Dodgy but effective in the end. I was too busy watching it. I think I've missed the replay. No, I've still got it. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. That's, you know what that's giving me flashes of? Riley James in the final catch for the Worlds.
Absolutely.
Whoopsies, but, you know, two hands and, well, there we go.
Right, well, yes, so as we were saying, Janice Blackman, welcome to third base in this game.
It was a late change just before the game started.
That's it. So, where did I get up to?
Shortstop.
Sarah Johns is in a shortstop, left field, Stephanie Blackman, Melissa Hayes in centre, Davina Lankin right field, and Talia Kanoth and Brie Malera on the bench. We had Helen Allport dispatched then, and Kaylee Hennessy into bat.
Who's got strike 2 on her. 0-2 is the count already. Did a great job and doing a great job for most of the weekend over in third base. She is popping a brunt of
absolutely.
An absolute barrage of hitting, and she is doing a great job defending that hot spot. Oh, gets it with a foul tip. Couldn't help herself. Swung it that high inside. A little chuckle between pitcher and catcher there, but gets the job done. That will retire the second batter here for Murri Taipans. So with 2 away, the number 3 batter will step in as we just have a look at this replay again. I think she was looking at the catcher. She was meant to go on an outside pitch then, and it climbed up and in, hence the little chuckle.
Just time being called. Kira Mugridge steps out of the batter's box there. But, yeah, Paige Smith showing all the reason why.
Well, she's just asking a question here about what happened potentially. Oh, it's a foul ball because it hit the bat and then hit the batter. So if you have another look at the replay, so then it becomes a dead ball. So it's just foul. So if you have another look at this, it came off the bat, but then it hit the player before it came through to the catcher. So just keep an eye on this one. You'll see it here. Or maybe not. Not sure.
No idea, but things are happening.
0-2 is the count.
Yep.
1 out. No balls, 2 strikes. And grounds it to third base. Blackman picks it up, sends a cannon over to 1. And pull back the missile and let it launch. We see here it was a bit of a slow roller, just a little shuffle and bang. Vanessa Stokes over on 1, gladly accepts that. And took an extra pitch and an extra throw, but they've got that second out now.
Yep. So Kira comes back again.
Lovely pitch across the outside corner there for a called strike.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, Paige Smith showing all of her representative experience. West Australian under 23s recently, I believe.
Lovely pitch there. It's going to go foul into the car park. Heads up.
Yep.
Oh, and 2 becomes the count. See that sun finding its way through the clouds for now in this afternoon match. Makes it a little bit difficult for the batters. They're looking straight towards the sun.
Delightful for spectators, though.
And a slow roller up the middle, fires it across. There's the third out. So clean score sheet for Blakdoll Elite. They'll head into the top of 2 with a 10-0 lead. Back underway here in the top of 2. Blakdoll Elite looking to extend that 10-run lead they've got.
Mel Bolger starting off in this innings.
And grounds that one foul up third baseline.
Hitting through shortstop last time, but with the pace, beat the throw.
We'll be looking for a quick 3 up, 3 down here.
That's up the middle.
Shot straight through the middle. That's going to go to centre field. A lovely grounder to start this innings off for Blakdoll Elite. As I was just saying, they'll want to keep, try and make this innings as quick as possible. Murri Taipans. Mel just throws her hands up. Not a lot you can do when they come back like that. Next into bat, number 5 for Blakdoll Elite.
Yeah, Davina Lankin.
Batting in the 9th position for them.
So she had a triple her first at bat, but it was an inside the cone triple.
Oh, it's
So
Sadie. She just ran the triple.
She just ran it out.
Ran the triple. And again, just straight up the middle. There's nothing she can do about it. Just shakes her head. Got a chuckle. Just finding that gap.
Just the single this time, though, but advances her runners. So 1 and 2 now occupied for Blakdoll Elite. We're going to come back up the top of the lineup here. Melissa Hayes. 1 from 2 so far in this game.
Next 3 batters, 4 batters, very dangerous for Murri Taipans. That's a real up and down pitch. Good job there from Duggan.
It's pretty.
Puts one on the board. Infield fly rules on.
This is
See
true.
if the commentator's curse sits.
Yep. Duggan did K2 Hayes the first time round.
Oh.
She pops that one up high, but out the back. Hayes did come back fighting, though, with a double to left. So one apiece here for pitcher and batter.
Tries that slow floater, but just floats it too wide.
Yeah.
Not easy to get the radar right when you've got to pitch off the side because the mat's a bit slippery.
It's not easy to pitch when you're on the mat.
It's just not easy to pitch. Oh, put some pace on that one. That was a great shot.
It just about came back down on top of her head.
Ball one, strike two becomes the count.
Oh, the temperature just cooled off again.
Oh, tries to drop it in the outside.
Yeah.
Just too much up and down on it. I think it went floated over the top of the zone, dropped in.
Yep.
2-2. And up.
That is high.
As another ball comes in, it's fair. Another ball comes across onto the diamond from the other game, foul. You can see it out in centre field, left field there.
Time just called while we dispatch that one.
Yeah, so not convincing but effective this hit. Came off the top of the bat. She floated that one. She was doing a lot of drops there and she just put a bit of upwards on that one so it didn't drop on her. And she got underneath it a little bit, but left field not able to get in. They're sitting deep on the fence and you can understand why. As Steph Blackman steps in now.
All bases occupied.
Big swing.
And a big giggle to follow it up.
Yep.
I have to wonder with Steph Blackman if she goes at the home at the end of this tournament with sore cheeks, let alone from the running, but the amount of giggling I've seen her do as well this weekend.
As that one goes high across the top of the zone. 1-1 the count here. Slow roller, it's going to go foul up third baseline. And everyone will go back and we'll reset again, but that's another strike. So 1-2 jumping ahead in this count, Mel Duggan.
Yeah. Did well to get that little underside of the bat on it. It was dropping rapidly out of the zone on her again. I kind of call it the triple D pitch, the Duggan dirty drop.
Sounds like a dance move at a nightclub.
Well, we might ask Mel later if she can give one.
Show us a
Bust it
Duggan
out.
dirty drop.
Yeah. There might be a few magnesium baths between now and that.
The question is does the Duggan dirty drop go down and come back up? Or
Does it just go down and stay down?
Yeah. It's down and out. Little chip. Tries to get it, is able to knock it down, but can't do much more than that. And the runners all push around one.
One comes home.
Yeah, so still loaded bases. And that score goes up to 11-0 as we have another look at that replay. Just it's just one of those days where it's not falling your way. The ball gets knocked down and it kicks away from you instead of just sitting there for you. You know, and those miss hits just drop inside the edge of the foul ball line. Oh, Duggins! I give her a 9 out of 10 for bravery there. She throws a high one on Janice Blackman, but it was too high. Do it
Tries
again.
to pop something out into the outfield glove. Is that the?
Do it again. She does.
She did.
Oh,
and at the hands.
Yeah. It's
Foul.
foul. It's foul.
It was foul.
I don't think
definitely
Janice
foul.
quite believed it was coming, to be honest.
No.
She kind of pulled out of it. That was there to be hit. Showing her wits, Mel Duggan. Double bluff.
Is that not when we've had Mel Roach sitting with us with the intimidation pitch? Just throw it high and up at the hands in the face.
Yeah. I always thought Mel Roach was so nice until I heard about her pitching tactics.
A bit evil underneath all of that.
I love it. We'll see if we can get her back for some tournaments later this year.
Well, she's down in Victoria at the moment,
yes,
so
south of the border at the moment. So
may or may not be watching. If you are, hey Rochi.
she's going again.
Yeah.
That's the Rochi special, up and at the hands, is it?
Yeah.
You reckon she was really aiming for hands though?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, 2-2 here.
You're brave enough dissing here. I'm not dissing a 4-time Olympian as well.
And chips that one foul. That was low and outside. Quote, I remember having a conversation with Rochi. One of the most favourite quotes I've ever heard about softball. She said it's a unique sport in that if you fail 7 times out of 10 as a batter, you're considered a good batter because you've got a batting average of 300.
Yep.
So only sport where you only succeed 30% of the time. You're doing a great job. So just that mental ability to get back up and go again.
Yep.
When deep down in the end, you're going to fail more than you succeed. Slow
Chop
roller.
into the dirt. Pendy gets there.
Oh, Blackman's going to beat her.
Ooh.
She turned on the afterburners slightly. I think she broke out into about 60% of her doable pace there. And those two have a little chuckle.
Friends. Yep.
Have another look at this. I think she just, went, for about, 2 metres, I'll push it a little bit harder, and just incredible natural speed.
Just playing with Pendy there a little bit, maybe.
I think she was. Look, you're sort of looking and going, look at this little shortened up shuffle at the end.
So Charlize Callahan, 2 singles to left field so far. No 30% about that.
Low inside, not called. 2-0 now the count.
Time to score.
You know what's happened.
We haven't got double knots.
Oh, double knots, people.
Who's that? Melissa Hayes.
And that is high, it's shallow, and it's going to land well in front of left field because, again, just being forced to sit back on the fence with the power hitting of this team.
So, 777s for Callahan.
Next in to bat is Vanessa Stokes. Looks like they're just quite content at the moment, Blakdoll Eilte, to punch the ball around and work it one base at a time. Let's see if Stokes does the same.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
It's a very aggressive
Did you see her lift that front leg
Yeah,
then?
that was I'm going. Like, it was, all it was a little step forward, but this is a step of intent.
Yeah. That's definitely called putting your foot down, right?
Yeah. And Duggan goes, I'm going about 4 foot to the left of the base here. Again, I think she's wanting him to put it towards me. Maybe she can hear us from here.
I may have quietly dumped you in it before the game and told her how mean you were being.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Called strike there. Or 1 strike 2. So Duggan, without putting anything too well into the zone, she's got a 1 and 2 count.
Yeah.
I think she's going wide again. She is.
Stokes followed that well.
Got the catch nicely. Blackman was able to get back onto the base. That is the first out of this innings.
We'll watch this one again. It was just right on that outside. It was a reach across.
Good movement there by the first baser to get across to that.
Yeah.
Had to come off the base a fair way to reach it, but did well.
Bendy Pendy gets the out.
Mm-hmm. And the pitcher comes in for Blakdoll Eilte now. Outside, ball 1.
Hasn't quite managed to get super clean bat onto Duggan's pitching yet, but has got herself onto base both times.
Slow roller, shortstop picks it up. She's going to throw over to third. There's the force out at 3. Oh, she didn't run.
Yep.
Yeah, she still thought it was 2 out, so that's an out at 3. That's a double play.
It is.
So great job there for Murri Taipans staying on top of it. They're going to head into the bottom of 2 with a decent amount of work to do. They are trailing 13-0. As we see the last of the warm-ups finish off here, we are all set to get underway. Bottom of the second. Let's see how Blakdoll Eilte can do defensively here. Starting off is the centre fielder. That's Michelle. Has taken some absolute screamers just today alone, let alone the tournament. Got her job cut out for her playing outfield against Blakdoll Eilte, but doing a great job. She slow rolls it. That's going to be foul up first base line. Strike 1. Gets back in the box, ready to go again. Shoots that one out to first base. Oh, great effort. It's fair, and it's going to go through. It's a triple.
Oh, great job
Great job there. You know what? You get that for that one. That's a triple. Great job. Nice work there. Lovely hit.
Said it a number of times about that player showing no mercy. Great rip out into right field.
And don't worry for the folks at home, we will get rid of the sound effects. We just got a new toy and we want to play for a little bit.
We as in the royal we, as in Jade.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
Mel Duggan in now.
Pulled strike outside. She can get something to find grass. We will see Murri Taipans open their account here. Oh, she goes for the high one.
Fly swat.
Oh, that's, yeah. Where's Shirley Smith needs to teach you how to hit those high ones.
Yep.
0-2 is the count in the end, so gets to have another chance here, Duggan. She's going to go high again? What's your call? I'm going to go low and in. High and in. That's going to land. That's a lovely, lovely piece.
Great little chip. Scores a run.
Single RBI for Mel Duggan, doing the job defensively and offensively here for the Murri Taipans. Nelly kicked away from the left fielder too.
Yeah.
So Mel's on 1. They've scored a run and none out, so great start here for Murri Taipans.
Now, Kathy O'Davis will step into the left-handed batter's box next. Duggan on first.
Outside, fouls it off early.
Yeah, straight in.
Strike 1.
squinting straight into that sun there.
Yeah, the angle of the sun's a little bit worse for the left-hander. She went. There's the second strike.
Oops, she says.
That's a freebie for the pitcher.
No balls and 2 strikes here. Oh,
Off the handle. Goes up and at the hands and does do well to foul it off.
I could hear that hollow sound even despite the headset that we've got on at the moment.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Again,
And
straight at the
another slow
hands.
roller. Second base comes in. It takes the out at 1. Not before Duggan advances to 2, though. With 1 out now, runner on second base for Murri Taipans. Yeah, that one was up the handle this time, so one end to the other.
So potentially a pinch hit here. Catherine Hennessy coming in for Pendy Bond.
Yeah, either a pinch hit or a change.
Yep.
We'll wait and see for
We
the
shall
fielding
see.
team.
Chips that one. Oh,
On the bounce, second base will clean it
Good
up in the
recovery.
end. There's the second out. But again, Mel Duggan advances to 3. Surely the hands are going up for the runner yet. She clearly hasn't realised it's 2 down.
there we go. Hands go up from the coach. So Kathy will come across and take over the running. And Dakota Chisholm will come in.
Ball 1.
Gets her
Ball.
swinging at that.
Yeah, ball 2. And swings all around that one. That's the second strike, sorry. I think it's 2 balls, 1 strike, or 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sure, it's at least 2 strikes.
2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chips that one foul. Count remains unchanged.
And
Swing.
same again.
So that will retire the Murri Taipans, but not before they've opened their account. So we're heading into the top of 3. Blakdoll Eilte leading at 13-1. as we're all set to get back underway. Some defensive changes. Mel Duggan has been relieved of the pitching duties.
Taking a stint at shortstop, and shortstop Helen Allport is now going to take over the pitching.
So we'll just see who's in the batter's box while we finish up going through the changes.
We'll have Sarah Johns in there.
So Sarah Johns watches that one go through for ball 1.
And then we had Catherine Hennessy come in the batting lineup for Pendy Bond, and she's gone to second base, and Kathy O'Davis has moved across to first.
So we see ball 2 there.
So Sarah Johns on base twice so far, both courtesy of fielders' choices.
That has gone foul up third base line. Two balls, 1 strike. That has gone over shortstop and into left field for a single. Nice piece there from the leadoff batter.
Yeah, batter's choice this time for Sarah Johns.
And Mel Duggan can't get away from the game. It's coming at her. That's well over shortstop though.
Absolutely. Mel Bolger in next.
Runner on 1 here. That one just gets caught in the hand. Ball 1.
Singles through short and centre so far for Mel.
Shoots that one hard. Well, foul up third baseline though.
Yep.
Heads up to the spectators down there.
Yep, and sports trainer. Definitely foul ball, death alley up that line.
That is straight to centre, left field, sorry. 1 bounce to her. Again, not a lot they can do with those ones. Because if you come in shallow, they're going to tonk it over your head.
Yep.
So you've got to stay deep and defend these open diamonds. It's a bit easier if you've got a fence, but with an open diamond,
Does get tough.
yeah.
So Davina Lankin, number 9 in the lineup.
Waste no
Creates
time,
her
chops
own.
it straight over. That's bounced into centre field. She'll rocket it back into the middle. That's another single. So 3 singles in a row here for Murri Taipans. They are following the mantra of 1 base at a time, quite literally here in this top of 3.
Lankin batting 1,000 so far in this game, doing a great job as we head back up the top of the order with Melissa Hayes.
And it's in the dirt for a ball.
Two safe hits out onto the grass of left field.
Goes that way again. That one's foul though. Watch out, that runner on 3. 1-1 now, the count. That is skied, and it can't get to it. Pitcher tried. I don't think the catcher could find it, to be honest.
It went pretty much straight up, and then as it was coming down, you could see the backspin, and it just moved away from the pitcher as well.
So ball 1, strike 2 here in the top of 3. Blakdoll Elite looking to put a couple more runs on the board if they can. Slow roller, again up third baseline, again foul.
So change in pitcher definitely working well here. Just that slower pace again, a little bit more of an up and down in the pitch.
Yeah, just needing to completely adjust their timing again.
Yep.
These Blakdoll Elite batters.
You can see Hayes trying to hold the hands back, but still getting out ahead of it.
1-2 is the count. That's well outside for a 2-2.
again, high and outside.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, loaded bases, none away here. That is down left field. It's shallow. Good catch by the left fielder. Runner's going to come home. So a sac fly RBI there. So put one on the board, but not before they get the first out of this innings. Nice catch. She had to move across, in and across a lot to get to that, and did very well. So you just couldn't keep it flat. Got under it. Came across a long way. Took a good catch.
Steph Blackman will come in next.
Yeah, runners on 1 and 2. So infield fly rule is on with only 1 away.
And just to explain the change in score between innings too, the double play earlier, because the runner had come home in between the outs, the run does score.
Yeah, so that runner coming home before the second out,
Yep.
it's a subsequent play, so the run counts. As long as she crossed home plate before the second out, which she well and truly did. Top of 3, 2-0 the count here, make it 3-0.
We've just been around too much Masters softball. No one's crossing home plate before last drinks, really.
And she'll take the walk there. So that will, oh geez, load the bases up with Janice Blackman stepping into the batter's box. So slow pitch. I feel like this is coming our way.
Just again, Janice, going to remind you that side of the white line, please. We've got the scorer gripping the iPad with her hand like a bat. I feel like if we try and use that to stop the ball, it will be problematic. We're
That's
good.
going straight into the middle. Straight down the middle, centre right. That's going to score 2.
2 runs.
Yeah, nice piece there from Janice. Held the hands back nicely. 2 across the plate. 2 RBI single.
And then stepping in next, we've got Little Miss Charlie Consistent. Single to 7, single to 7, single to 7.
And she's gone again with, oh, Mel. Oh, what a catch.
Duggan!
I don't know how she did that. And Janice didn't hold up, so she's got the double. I have no idea. I think she caught it on her chest.
Boom. However
Yeah,
you
I
catch
think
it.
she's caught that on her chest. It was awkward, and not because of, it was just an awkward one to try and catch. Let's have another look at this. Don't worry, Mel, I'll zoom in later and send you a video of this one. So it's up over her head. She's turned the wrong way. She spun the glove and just plucked it out of nowhere. And then went, oh, I'll take you at first base.
A Duggan double to end the...
Yep, so we're going to head into the bottom of 3.
All the days.
Blakdoll Elite leaving 17-1. Bottom of the third here. Assuming we've got the score right, Taipans, they need at least 2 runs,
2 runs.
to keep this game going. Could be 1, could be 2. We're pretty sure it's 2.
So Meg Selwood into bat.
4-1. Yeah, swing and a miss there. Ball, strike 1. 1-1 is the count. And a swing and a miss there for the second strike. Bit low for her, but she's trying to sort of decide early with the pace, extra pace that she has on those pitches.
Leaves that one up high. Takes the ball.
2-2 now, the count. And a little slap to second base, well fielded, and
Oh,
there's a lot happening there, but it's
a little rocket again.
Just a little windmill rocket.
Yep.
Have a look at this one. There's underarm, and then there's full-blown windmill bang.
Yep.
Nailed it though.
Look, the pitcher is standing on first base. I was like, all right,
Vanessa
I'll
has a
see
little
ya.
chuckle.
Yeah.
So 1 away here. Next into bat for Murri Taipans.
So who was that? Bree Malaras on second base. How come we haven't seen you pitching, Bree?
So who's in the bat for Murri Taipans?
Back up the top, Helen Allport.
Low outside, ball 1. Outside for another ball, 2-0 the count. A lovely pitch there, big chop at it. Looked like she might have taken a little bit of pace off it.
Yep.
Allport was a little ahead of that one.
It was a good swing. Had eyes on, but yeah, just the timing just off.
Just that slight variation in pace was enough. 2-1 now the count. Does it again. A slow roller straight back to the pitcher. When it's not your day, it's not your day. And that will be the second out here, courtesy of a ground ball back to the pitcher from Allport. As we have another look at that replay. 1 out away here now for Blakdoll Eilte. See what Murri Taipans can do. Third base are in now. That's Hennessy.
Yep.
She'll be wanting to have a good hit here.
Certainly capable. Was a ground out last time though.
She thought about that one and left it alone and got the called strike in the end.
Shakes the head.
She looks ready to hit.
She does.
She's keen. I like it. And chips that one foul past third baseline.
Does a good job with that. Scooped it out.
So 0-2 here. Goes high inside. It's going to roll foul up first, third baseline.
Yep, gives the hand a little bit of a shake.
Yeah, that came high off the bat. That was up near the handle, that one. And I believe she is swinging one of your DeMarini double barrels. So that would have stung a lot.
Just get a little vibration.
Yeah.
Great when you connect.
Swing and a miss. And I think that might be it. There it is. Game has been called. So congratulations to Blakdoll Eilte. They were the team to beat. And unfortunately for Murri Taipans, it wasn't to be this year for them. So thank you for tuning in. We've had a great time here at the Murri Carnival for 2025.
Yep, always great. Make sure, get yourself a team together. Come down next year. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share it with your mates, enjoy the game, and you'll watch it back later on tonight as well.
Absolutely. And sorry, Mel, to Duggan.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
I'll
surely
apologise
she hasn't
for
gotten
you.
to this length of the video, surely.
Yeah, of course not.
Nah, she won't know. She won't know any different. So, not sure what tournament we'll be back for. Probably not till later in the year.
I have no
State
idea what's
titles.
next. One at a time.
Yeah, unfortunately not successful in getting the
not for
Cairns gig.
Cairns, no.
So, would love to have streamed that one, but not to be. So, we'll join
See
you
you
for
in
the
the
next
next
one.
one.